Good morning. Good morning. It's Kat, and I'm here to go over your routines with you today. It's Sunday. If you're watching this right now, there's no one on the video live yet, so you are watching a recording. If you are, I suggest that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I go live. I go live in the morning, 7 days a week. Sometimes it's noon on the days that I'm mentoring, but we go over what we're supposed to be doing that day to make our lives easy. Now people are starting to come in, so let me say hello and then we'll get into the day. Yasmin, good morning. And Libby is here from Ireland. Good morning. Connie Miller is here as well. Hi, Connie. Leanna is here. Leanna Gomez, good morning. Patty Taylor, Lisa Iao, hello to both of you. Jennifer Williams, my mentee, Vegan Mama. Angela in Michigan, hi Angela. Oh, you know, I need to change glasses. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins, good morning. Roxy Wolf, good morning. Hi, Roxy. Yeah, I'm looking down my nose. These are readers. Let me get these on. Carrie Joy, good morning. Mr. B's on here. Crooked, good morning. All right, sorry about the noise. Okay, so make sure that you give the video a thumbs up. That will let YouTube know that this is a video that you enjoy watching, and that way you're going to be more likely to get notifications in a timely manner. Somebody told me in one of my texts yesterday, or one of the comments yesterday, that they got the morning routine live notification last night from yesterday morning. I don't know what good that does, YouTube, but whatever. Make sure you're clicking like. So right now we have 6 little thumbs up. If you can give your little thumbs up, it'll make a big difference. Okay, let's talk about today's plan. So today is Sunday, April the 19th. My daughter, Robin, the author, she turned 39 yesterday, and her book is coming out mid-May. It's called True North. So if you're interested in that, you can certainly order it from Amazon or Books A Million. So excited. Robin Huber, Huber. All right, 50 points is what we do on Patreon, but we're not going to talk about the details of that here. The details, what you're going to hear is what routines are we doing, and we're going to do our morning routine every morning. So if you are up and watching this video, I am assuming that you're out of the bed. Thank you, True North. Kisses from Tina. She's going to get it. It's so beautiful. It's such a great story. Oh, Connie got notified late too. I know, I'm sorry. All right, getting up, making your bed. Have you made your bed? I hope so. Brush your teeth, wash your face, moisturize your skin, put on a little makeup, fixed your hair. Now this is not very fixed. This is my natural, without trying to make it curly, hair that just air dried, and it looks pretty rough. I didn't really do anything fancy to it today or yesterday or the day before. This is what I've been with. All right. Swish the toilet, wipe out the sink, put your dishes away, make some breakfast. There is no laundry this day. So the laundry routine doesn't exist today. There's no paper today. So paper routine doesn't exist today. Then we're going to do, get the kids up and put them through their routine. If you have kids or elderly people that you're taking care of, it's time for them to get up, you make their bed for them if they're tiny or old. If they're big, they can make their own bed. Not even very big, just a little big. Brush their teeth, wash their face, get their clothes on, put their PJs away, come eat some breakfast. That's their job. And make sure their sink is free of toothpaste stripes. You know what that is, the little spit stripes. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is a clutter check, even on Sunday. 3 of those a day, bippity boppity boo through the house, looking at the flat surfaces for new, fresh clutter. It's just to see what your bad habits are, what your family's bad habits are, and identify where these things need to live, because they keep ending up on your flat surfaces. You may not have decluttered your closets yet, and there's no place to put them, or the bookshelf, or the drawers, and that's an issue. That's just telling you that when you get to the zone, that's what you're going to do, okay? Hi, Gani, good afternoon in the Netherlands. Tracy Allen is here, good morning. So 3 of those a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The basic weekly plan for today, we don't have a zone because it's Sunday, and our basic weekly plan is to renew your spirit. We are so fortunate to live in this day and time, even though we are quarantined with the pandemic, to have our services on television. So you can go to church right on the television. Where 2 or more gathered in my name, I am there in their midst. So I highly encourage you and your family to not just listen, but to participate, to really pay attention. not to sit and eat breakfast and drink coffee, but really be honorable and worshipful during this time. That's my suggestion. You do as you please. Okay. Anyway, then we're going to do checking our planner. So check your planner this morning. Make sure there's nothing you're forgetting. Do you need to call your nephew and wish him a happy birthday? Now's the time. Check your planner. Don't let it get behind. And then check it again tonight to see what you did and what's laid out for tomorrow. If you are a payroll flybaby, I totally recommend that Sunday afternoons is a great time for you to get your planner and plan out your week. Maybe look at your grocery situation, clean out your fridge a little bit, kind of do the basic weekly plan for planning and desk day on Sunday afternoons. It tends to be a quiet time when you're working, so I suggest you do that. Okay. Then after you clean up from dinner, and dinner might be in the middle of the day on Sunday. We're having roast. I know that we're going to eat at about 2, and I'll be cleaning up the main dinner then, but we will have leftovers for our second supper, or our supper later in the day. So we're going to clean each time. The last time you do it, you're going to make sure the table is wiped, the floor is swept, swept, the counters are wiped, the sink is wiped out, the top of the stove is wiped off, all the dishes are in the dishwasher or have been hand washed and put in the drainer to dry. Okay? All right. And then after dinner or your second little meal, your little supper later in the day, I recommend you go then and take your shower, then and wash your face, then and moisturize your skin, then and lay out your clothes. The only thing you'll have left is to brush your teeth and floss them right before you go to bed and go in the kitchen and do a final closeout of the kitchen. Make sure all the dishes are in the dishwasher and it's running, or all the dishes have been washed or are in the drain rack, and that you wipe the sink out and put a fresh towel out and take that dish towel that you used all day and put it in the laundry room to dry. That's what I suggest. Okay, now you'll have other things to do. Somebody yesterday said, I have a dog and it's shedding, and it's I don't remember what it was, a husky, I think. And it probably was one of you, and that fur gets collecting all around the house and she has to vacuum every day. That's true. And that's not going to change. It's just like when you have a baby and you have to care for them every day, and you made a commitment to care for your children. Your pets are the same way. So it's not part of home keeping, it's part of pet keeping, to get rid of the fur that's collected in the house around the corners and around the baseboards, to brush your dog, to make sure its teeth are healthy, to take it for a walk, to train it, to have it interact with other animals and be social, and other people and be social, to love on it, to play with it. These are all commitments that you make for the life of your pet. And so you can't complain when you have to clean them up. And not that that person was complaining, she was just mentioning. But if you are going to get a pet, know that it's a commitment, and it's every single day, every day of the year until your pet passes away, that sad day. So know what you're getting yourself into. If you've already got one, you're already in it. You can't be cruel. Take care of your pet and clean up after your pet, okay? In the house and outside. All right, so we have gone through pretty quickly because we didn't really have any details today. So I'm going to take questions from you and I'm going to give you some answers. If you're watching this recording and you're ready to go and don't want to hear the chat, that's fine. I do recommend, however, that you join Patreon, Patreon. You can become a patron of the Patreon channel. It's just $5 a whole month, not a week, not a day, $5 a month. You get 5 videos a week. There are no advertisements and there's no chit chat. It's just one subject every day. So if you're interested in that, I invite you to come and be part of our private group. All right. And there's the link. Mr. B just popped it up. Thank you so much, Mr. B. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. I've gotten some little chit chats that came in. I'm trying to back up to see where it was. Okay, I think I said hi to Michelle and Roxy, I'm pretty sure, and Mr. B. Carrie Joy, yeah, I think that's about it. Irene came in. Hi, Irene, up in Canada, au Canada. Tina said, good morning, Mr. B and Kat. Happy sunny Sunday from England. Thank you, Tina. April Epp, good morning. Brandy W, happy Sunday. Good morning. Thank you, Brandy. Tina was commenting on my daughter Robin's book, True North. It's the cover is, let me just tell you, her first 2 books that were published are called, what are they called? It really had a different name. It was Lionheart, and it had a different cover, and it was one book. But when she went to the publishers, they wanted to do it differently. So they put pictures of two people hugging and kissing on the front. She hates that cover. And they changed the names. Of course, she had to approve them, but she thought, well, they're the professionals, they know. But she said it cheapened her book, she thought. Anyway, it's called A Love Like Yours and A Story Like Ours. Those are the two books, tandem books. And it's still a great story if you can just ignore the cover. At some point in the future, when the contract is up on that, she's going to take it and remarket it in a different cover. Anyway, she won't change the name, though, at this point. But this book, she designed the cover herself. She had an artist, a graphic artist, interpret her design and do it, and they collaborated on it. It's a beautiful cover. It's a beautiful blue. It's got a compass on the front. It's got a map of Georgia because it's set in St. Simon's Island. So a map of Georgia is underlying it. A magnolia. It's really pretty book cover and more her style. So I'm sure you're going to love that book. Not for the cover, but just wanted to add that little part. All right, and if you do read it and you like it or don't like it, it would be awesome to give her a review on Goodreads and on Amazon. That would be great. And you can get it for your Kindle. You don't have to buy a paper copy, although the paper copy is quite lovely. It'll come out May 15th. So you can still order it early. All right, so anyway, thank you, Tina, for bringing that to my attention again, my reread. Connie said that happened to me too, just got notified I did read that. Lisa took her note away. Connie said, good afternoon, Kat. And Tracy said, good morning. I know I talked to you guys. Okay, Lisa did her morning routine. Check. Clutter, check. Check. Bathed her dog. Check. And watched church online. Check. Excellent. And Anda Sap. Anda So. I don't know how to say your last name. Anda. Hi, good morning. Tressa is here. Good morning. That's Tressa Wilson, Libby Chapman, and Nilla is here. Trenda Beam, Nilla. Tina said, switched and swiped, dressed. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Lunch is done. Dishes are up to date. Bread is proving. Kitchen clutter is done. Chilling out on YouTube with a mug of tea. That sounds lovely. April said, feeling poorly today, so still in bed. Hubby will help or do most of the things today. Yeah, when you don't feel good, drop back to your very basic routines, delegate what you can. Fortunately, there's not a lot to delegate except maybe the meal today. Libby said, hi, Kat, what do you think of cleaning wipes for cleaning up? If they're convenient for you, it's fine with me. Roxy said, I live on YouTube. Roxy. Sophia said, good afternoon from Sweden. Hi, Sophia. Candace, good morning. Big Balloon 3, hello from France. Bonjour. Tina Cape said, and what is your name, Big Balloon? Tina said, a man who is nearly 100 is walking for NHS. He raised over 20 million pounds. Captain Tom Moore, love, love. He is 100 in a few weeks. I already heard that story from someone else. It's so wonderful to know that our life has meaning to the very end. And this gentleman decided he would start, I'll just recap the story as I know it. He thought he would raise money for the health workers, if I'm not mistaken. That's the national healthcare system, right? And so he thought, I'll just walk in front of my house. And he's got a big house with a big, big expanse, but I'll just walk in front of that and I'll probably raise a little bit, maybe $1,000. Well, he has raised, how much did you just say? 20 million pounds, 20 million pounds, and he's 100 years old or will be soon. You never know what God has in store for you. What a wonderful thing for him. How wonderful that God has allowed him to live this long. God knew the whole time what he was going to do. Isn't that great? I love that story. Thank you for sharing about Captain Tom. I appreciate that, Tina. I have both books, very good. Thank you, Irene. That's about A Love Like Ours and a story like yours and a love like ours. Leanna said, any suggestions for keeping the house together after surgery, 6 to 8 week recovery? I'm having surgery on Tuesday. Well, God bless, Leanna. Yeah, the thing you have to do is delegate if there are people in the home, get help if there are no people in the home. You know your plan, you know what has to happen, write it down and give it out in little increments. Remind them to clutter check, remind them to run the dishes, remind them to clean the kitchen, remind them to do the basic weekly plan. They don't have to do zone work. They surely don't, but the basic weekly plan would need to be done by someone for you. And basic weekly plan for groceries and paying bills and things like that. So you may be able to do some things from your bed, which would be awesome. but mainly you're going to direct, and you're going to advise them in advance that this is what's going to happen, and you really appreciate their cooperation. Okay, that's how you do it, and you just cut back. You don't have to do everything. Libby, no wipes, use cloths and wash saves money and less flooding. But if you have the wipes, Libby, you certainly can use them. And if you prefer to use them, you certainly can. That is an individual decision. But thank you, Tina, for your comment on that. And that is something you do want to keep in mind. Okay. Evertig, the paper routine is so hard for me. I'm just overwhelmed when I look at my pile. I procrastinate it because it is emotionally difficult. The rest of the routines are easy for me. Okay, remember, I don't know your first name. I wish I did, but you're going to do an inch, just an inch. So take 6 inches of that paper, measure it, and put it in your laundry room. So if you're doing laundry, you're just going to pull off 1 inch, and you're going to put it on a table, and you're only going to say to yourself, all I'm doing is taking the trash out of this. Knowing that 98% of all paper clutter is trash. You have to be reasonable when you're going through it, and don't keep ridiculous things. So look through it and say, trash, trash, trash. What's this? I wonder if I should keep that. It's probably trash. If you're wondering, it's probably trash. Oh, a bill. That goes in my action. Oh, a note that I got from my child's teacher. I need to respond to that. Oh, I forgot this little tag is in here. This is reminding me that Tommy's birthday is next Wednesday. Okay, those are going to my action pile. This other stuff is trash. The end. You're done. Throw the trash away. Put the inbox stuff in your inbox. On Wednesdays, you handle your inbox. You file it, you pay it, you put it in your book, you call somebody about it, you take action. But other than that, that's it. Now, it might be that you have a load of sentimental junk in there, and that's really tough. But remember that time of your life or that time of your loved one's life is over. And you might want to save 1 or 2 things if you think you'll enjoy looking at them on a regular basis. If you're never going to look at it, you haven't looked at this stuff in 20 years, chances are you're not going to look at it again. Maybe save 1 or 2 crucial pieces that you could frame or put in a book or something like that, but don't save stacks and stacks of sentimental things. It's a worthless pain. That's what it is. Okay, I hope that helps. Good morning, Kristen Rasseur. And Dickie, good morning, out in Santa Paula, California. Libby said, Tina, she found the paper routine the same, but just followed Kat's advice, and a lot of the sentimental is gone because no one is admiring it, and they'll throw it away themselves anyway. Be kind to you. Thank you. Lynn, good morning. Patty Taylor, are you live every day? Couldn't find you one day this week. Yeah, I am live every day. One day, something happened, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I was mentoring all day, and I had to do some extra things with my mother with her blood pressure, and it slipped my mind. Hello, I'm sidetracked, but most days I do it. Yes, I plan it every day. He's up to 25 million. That's wonderful, Tina. 25 million pounds. Oh my goodness. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins getting ready to help lead songs for my church worship service. There'll be an empty sanctuary, but we stream it on the YouTube. On YouTube, it will definitely renew my spirit to sing this beautiful morning. How blessed are you, Michelle? How wonderful. You're welcome, Evertig. I wish I knew your name. Hi, Amy. Jennifer said paper routines get easier with practice. Just keep it up. So that's to Libby. Jennifer's one of my mentees. Kathy Jones said, good morning. Okay, we're past time. I need to go and get ready for church online, on TV. We'll watch it on television. You guys have a wonderful spirit-filled day, and always remember that you are beautiful. I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye.